Today we're taking a look at the Air Jordan 1 Golf Travis Scott Cactus Jack. What are we calling these? Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. Today we are looking at these Travis Scott times Air Jordan 1 Golf sneakers. Now, we've seen Air Jordan 1 Golf sneakers, and I've never had a pair in hand because, well, I don't play golf. But of course, this shoes come with a lot of hype as well as a lot of controversy because DJ Khaled's allegedly bought a fake pair from some, bro, I don't know. But anyway, as you can see, these have hit the underground market, and so I've managed to get my hands on a pair. So we're going to talk about the shoe. I'm really mostly interested in the differences between this golf shoe and a standard Air Jordan 1. So we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about the packaging. We'll give you legit checking indicators, and then we will get out the door. So let's go ahead and get started with a look at the outsole. This obviously being the major difference between the Air Jordan 1 Low and the Air Jordan 1 Low Golf. So let's start with right here. We've actually got on the outsole, instead of it just saying Nike and a swoosh, got the word golf over the swoosh. And then, of course, the more obvious differences just being the way this outsole is. Now, I've covered the standard Air Jordan 1 outsole so many times. Let me grab one, though, real quick. All right, so here's the standard Air Jordan 1 outsole on my Shadow ones. And, you know, super familiar. You see the circular pattern. You see the stuff toward the ankle, toward the bottom. You've seen this a million times. Like, you know the Jordan 1 outsole, which is why this is so different when you see it. You see it's kind of like built for those spikes. It's obviously built on the same sort of bases and the same design. You've got the same general shapes, but we've got these really like protruding, they're not quite cleats, but they would feel really weird if you were just wearing them just like on regular ground. I'll say that. So for the people who are going to want to try to grab these and wear them just as fashion because the colorway is dope, more power to you, but I'd rather just wear these in the grass if that's what they're supposed to be meant for. But anyway, you see those spikes, you see all the protrusions to help you keep your grip, whether you're on the fairways, whether you're on the rough. Hey, you might even get caught in a sand pit. But yeah, so that's that. You've got it in like this sort of olive green color. It's a pale olive. It's not as olive as the Travis Scott olives that we've seen, that military green. But I like it. It's very cool. So anyway, moving on to the midsole. This actually, is this white or is it sail? Let's look. All right, so we've got a sail colored midsole. Can't really tell in the light, but it's sail. So it's a little bit darker than a regular white midsole. And that's the standard rubber midsole that you've seen in the Air Jordan 1 forever. Now, let's move on to the upper of the shoe, where the entire upper is actually not a white leather, but a cream leather, which is very cool. And inside that cream leather, like in the toe box, you've got this sort of pale olive colored nubuck with some nice movement on it. That's very cool. Of course, on your medial side, you got a huge white swoosh, the oversized OG Air Jordan 1 swoosh with Cactus Jack branding underlaid. And then on the lateral side here, you've got this huge oversized reversed swoosh, which you've seen on Travis Scott's forever. Looking at the heel on the shoe, you can't even tell in this light. Let's turn this light down a little bit. You're not even gonna be able to pick that up. Yeah, you won't be able to see this on camera, but there is like a sort of volt colored Cactus Jack face logo. On the other shoe, though, there is that same volt color, but it's the Air Jordan Wings logo. So that's not going to be represented well on camera, but I promise you it's there. Now, another difference between this and your standard Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows that we've gotten several times in the past. Of course, this has the Jumpman Golf logo, so that's different instead of the Nike Air branding. And then you got that Cactus Jack there. But that Jumpman Golf, it stands out. It's a big difference between this and, say, the reverse mochas, which, let knew I had a pair of reverse mochas around. So the reverse mochas, you got your standard like Nike Air tag that's kind of overhang. You got that. But on this, you don't get anything on the underside of the tongue. It's just a blank back of the tongue, which does read weird to my eyes. But hey, that's that. So that's the shoe. And we pretty much talked about all the details on the shoe. And we'll real quick, we'll talk about some extras. So these come with a set of cream laces pre-installed, you know, just the first lace holes. And then we've got wax laces, 3 sets of extra wax laces. We got a brown set. We got this sort of volt or lime green set. And we got a black set of wax laces. I think the white ones look clean. I think that green for that pop would look dope. I probably wouldn't put the brown in, but they all would look fine with this shoe. So that's cool stuff. And that's pretty much the shoe. Now, let's throw some of this stuff out of the way so I can show you the packaging these came in. Now, I don't know if these are going to have special packaging. I don't know if this packaging is correct, but this is the same box from the reverse mochas that I got over a year ago. And as you can see, same stuff. This is the Air Jordan 1 Low OG-SP. It says neutral olive, black, and sail. I don't even know if that's the right color coding. Got these in a size 9 because I wear a size 9. I did try these on. They fit like a size 9. So there's that. Another detail that I did not touch on real quick. The insoles. So on this is your right shoe, you got your Travis Scott branding. We've seen that on the insoles before. But on your left shoe, we've actually got Cactus Jack branding up toward the top. But as you can see in the heel portion, you got the Jumpman Golf logo. So that's very cool. Interesting stuff. All in all, this is a cool looking shoe. If this was a regular Travis Scott Air Jordan 1, would people be clamoring for it? I don't really know. I don't know how I feel about this colorway. Something about that electric lime green. It's just like, eh. And maybe we've just seen too many variations of the Travis Scott Jordan 1. And like they just don't hit like they used to. I still think the fragment lows are the best Travis Scott. And the regular mocha highs are the best Travis Scott highs. But hey, if you want to be a hype beastie, if you want to like turn some heads on the golf course, then there you go. This shoe is a great way to do that. And pretty cool stuff. All that to say, I'm not as hype beastie as some others. And I'm probably never wearing these. But hey, shout out to the homies that sent this over for me to review. It's cool to get your hands on stuff like this and just talk about different details. And I'll see you guys in another review real soon. Peace.